Om Shuklam Varadram Vishnum Sasivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasanna Vadanam Dhyayet Sarva Vignopashante Yasyatma Bhutasya Guru Prasadat Aham Vimuktosmi Sharira Bhandat Sarvopadeshtu Purushotamasya Tasyangri Padma Pranatosmi Nityam Prahlada Narada Parasara Pundarika Vyasamrisha Sukha Saunaka Bhishmadalbhyan Rukmanga Udava Vibhishna Palgunadin Punyan Iman Parama Bhagavatam Namami Janmadi Asya Yato Anvayad Idara Sarcha Abhijñā Swarat Tene Brahma Hridaya Adi Havaye Mukhyantiyaha Surayah Tejo Varimritam Yata Vinimayo Yatra Trisargo Mrisa Dhamna Svena Sada Nirastakoham Satyam Param Dhimahi Dharma Prochita Kaitava Atra Paramo Nirmatsaranam Satam Vedyam Vastavamatra Vastu Sivadan Tapatrayon Srimad Bhagavate Mahamuni Krit Kimva Parair Ishvaraha Sadyo Hridi Avarudyate Atta Kritibihi Sushrushvi Takshanat Nihama Kalpataror Galitam Phalam Sukhamugad Amrutam Deva Samyuktam Bibada Bhagavatam Rasamalayam Huraho Rasika Bhuvi Bhavukaha Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narotamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tado Jayamudirayet Vasudeve Bhavati Bhakti Yoga Prayojitah Janayati Asu Vairagyam Jnanam Chayat Ahaitukam Shunvatam Sokatha Krishna Punya Shavana Kirtanah Hridayantasto hi Abhadrani Vidunoti Sugut Satam Nashta Prayeshu Abhateshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhavati Uttama Sloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtaki Vasudeva Paraveda Vasudeva Paramakaha Vasudeva Para Yoga Vasudeva Para Kriya Vasudeva Parajnanam Vasudeva Parantapah Vasudeva Paro Dharma Vasudeva Paragatihi Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nanda Gopa Kumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha Nama Sankirtanam Yasya Sharva Papa Pranashanam Pranama Dukkha Samanastam Namami Harim Param Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. So we have completed 7 chapters in the 10th canto and entering into the beautiful pastimes of Krishna. So far, Krishna is a little small baby who's just 1 year old now. Within 1 year's time, he performed 3 pastimes. That is, he killed the demon called Putana, and then he killed a demon called Shatakasura, and then he killed a demon called Trinavarta. Putana, who represents the false guru, and Satakasura, who represents the bad habits that one carry for many lifetimes. And then the Trinavarta represented the false pride. So as we can see, all these things should be gone if we are practicing Krishna consciousness, bhakti. By the power of bhakti, these bad habits will be dried, burned into ashes. And one might ask this question, well, I've been chanting for so many years. Usually we don't ask this question to ourselves. Mostly we ask this question to others, right? Because we are perfect. All the time we are perfect. We never make mistakes. We are in a stage of Madhyama Adhikari. Just another few more weeks or months or years, I'll be Uttama Adhikari very soon in highest platform. So I don't have any problems. I'm very good devotee. But then I see other devotees who are chanting They are in the process, in the movements for many, many years, but they are doesn't seem to be very good. How is that it's not working for them? But here's the answer. If you think it's working for you, then it is obviously working for them. It is just matter of time for each and every one. Hmm? So therefore, we should understand that the process is perfect. There's no question about or doubt about the process. It is a matter of condition that we are in will make us progress in certain ways. As long as we are staying in the practice, it's going to help us. It will help us, right? So not to jump off in the journey of Krishna consciousness. If you're loaded, if you're boarded, not loaded, if you're boarded into a train, if you're boarded into a flight, then just stay on until the destination is reached, because we know we got into the right track, and it will help us eventually. Okay, the more we become serious, the more we can become effective in our practice and in our qualities. That's what we have learned so far in our Bhagavatam class. Now Sukadeva Goswami says further to Parikshit Maharaj that a priest of Edu dynasty by the name called Garga Muni. Garga Muni. So Garga Muni, on the request of Vasudev, he came to visit Nanda Maharaj. He came to Nanda Maharaj's house. And then as soon as Nanda Maharaj saw Garga Muni, he became very excited, very happy, and felt very fortunate. He immediately fell at the feet of Garga Muni, invited him, asked him, provided him a better place to sit, and took care of him nicely, providing all the hospitality. He knows very well that Garga Muni is not an ordinary person, is a great priest, guru, and therefore he requested, Nanda Maharaj requested to Gargamuni, could you please, my son is now ready, and could you please perform necessary rituals, whatever the puja that need to be done, could you please perform the puja, and then also could you kindly please name my children, could you please name these two boys, right? You all know the two boys are, right? So they are two boys. So they don't have name yet. You must be wondering, come on, it's 1 year. I know, when we go into the hospital, when the baby is delivered, that the doctors and nurses, everyone asks, what is the name of the baby? We want to put it in the birth certificate, right? So we have to be very well prepared. But then for 1 year, these two babies, we don't know who the two babies' names are, right? So we don't know these two babies, and they are without name. Then we'll be wondering what is. So we must be wondering, how is that someone can be without name for 1 year? The parent doesn't really need a name for to call their children, right? Do you all agree or not? Right? Parent doesn't really need a name to call their. Even if you have a name, it's quite interesting. Parent doesn't call their children by those names sometimes or many times, right? They call by whatever, Sono, Laddu, all sort of, you could just can't even imagine some names they come up with, right? So all this funny, interesting names. It's maybe funny for others who are hearing, but for the parents, when they call out, it's so nice for them, right? So Krishna and Balaram, whose name is not yet kept, and they've been 1 year like that, happily. So Garga Muni was right there on the place of Nanda Maharaj, and the Nanda Maharaj was asking, my dear sir, could you please name my children? It'll be very auspicious if you could do it. Could you please do this one? And he was genuinely appreciating Garga Muni, how great he is, how wonderful quality he has. And he was just appreciating Garga Muni very nicely. I mean, it is very important whenever someone comes home. What do we do when someone comes home?
Appreciate them, thank them.
You have to greet them first. You have to greet them first. Whenever comes home, what happens, children? You should understand this one. When someone comes home, it is not only your parents' responsibility to greet them, it is your responsibility to eagerly invite them and at least ask them how are they doing, Hare Krishna, Namaste, whatever you want to say. You have to greet them when someone comes home. Not that you just ignore whoever is coming home and continue doing whatever you want to do. That is very disrespectful, because the guests are called Aditis. Titi and Aditi. Aditis means one who's been coming here in the form of God, or one who comes without even being invited. So they have to be respected very nicely. When they come home, you provide them nice place. Not that you just, you know, be on your own, let the guest find their own place to sit, figure out themselves where to sit. Okay. Whereas your sofa, your couch, and everything is filled with toys, everything is filled with something or the other. The guest who's coming home is looking, where am I going to sit here in this house? He couldn't find any place, then he was going to sit down on the carpet, right? So you have to provide the guest a nice place to sit. And then after providing the nice place to sit, you should simply ask, not simply ask, you should ask, would you like to take some water? Would you like to drink something? We should ask these questions to the guest when they come home, right? Otherwise, it is not very nice. It falls under a sinful activity, bad karma, if you don't take care of the guests nicely. Therefore, Nanda Maharaj was taking care of Garga Muni. When he came, he was just talking to him very nicely, providing whatever he needs to drink and so forth. And the conversation was also very, very nice conversation. They did not have any conversation which is going to agitate their mind. Hmm? The conversation when someone comes home or when you go to someone's house, right? Mahati, what do you do when you go to your friend's house?
I talk to them and play with them.
Yeah, when you go to someone's house, Mahati, do you go to your friend's house and talk about Akshara?
No.
No. Or Akshara, when you go to your friend's house, do you talk about some other friends?
No.
There's nothing wrong in talking about others, provided when you talk about others, it's good about others. Correct? If at all you have to talk about someone else when you go to someone's house or when you're inviting someone to your house, the conversation should not be a gossip conversation. It should not be a negative conversation. It should not be a complaining conversation. It should not be a lying conversation, right? So conversation should be free of certain things when people come together. We should be very carefully practicing. As a children, you should remember these things. Okay? You have to write down these things. When you be with your friends, never to talk ill about other friends or other people. You got it? Yes? Nod your head or thumbs up, everyone. So when you're being with your friend, never to talk bad about other friends. Your friends, known people or unknown people, doesn't matter. Never to talk bad about others. Never to talk gossip. Never to speak lies. Never to complain. Okay? Never to complain. Hmm? So these are the things you should practice when you are being with your friend. Okay, so the conversation between Nanda Maharaj and
So,
Garga
Prabhu, I have
Muni
a
was
question.
very, very healthy. Yeah, go ahead.
So, the advice which you gave, is it for children only?
I don't know. You can take, others can take it if they like it.
When they meet with their friends, they should not gossip and should not say bad things about
well,
others.
let ask the kids.
Yeah.
Kids, you're all here. Do you think what has been told here only for you, or it's applicable for adults also?
Everybody.
Mayor is saying everybody. What do you think, others? Thumbs up, thumbs down.
Everybody.
Everybody. So Ashok Prabhu, everyone is, they are saying it's for everyone.
Everyone.
Maybe
Thank you. Thank you, Prabhu.
maybe it's true. I don't know. You all can
Thank you.
decide.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Thank you very much for that question. So how does a conversation should be? Let me, since this question has been raised. So how do we converse then with our friends? or when we meet someone. The conversation should be an honest conversation. Okay? It has to be a honest, straightforward, clear conversation. There should not be any vague conversation when we talk to people. I think so. I don't know. I'm not sure. Sometimes we see the children speak like this, right? You all speak like that? I don't know. I think so. Maybe, right? Have you used these terms often? Right? Someone is coming and asking a question. I don't. You say something, and then
Maybe.
go ahead, Rukmini. You were saying something.
So like that is usually that word is usually like not always. Mostly that word is for lying.
Thank you, Rukmini. So honesty means being clear and straightforward in our conversation. And whatever we speak, it should be authentic conversation. If you're not sure about certain things, better not to speak about those things. Do you all agree? Thumbs up, thumbs down. Speak about only those things we are 100% sure. If not,
Thumbs up.
thumbs up. Otherwise, don't even talk about those things. It's waste of your time, waste of others' time. Okay? And that's how the conversation should build up. Unless and until you are talking to someone who's going to address that issue and help you or help other person, unless and until you're talking to someone like your parents or your teacher or someone in the position where they can solve the problem and help the situation, then that is not a complaint, that is not a gossip, that is not negativity, that is all for improvement purpose. That is okay. You understand the difference, right? For example, Meher, your friend is someone is very mean to you all the time and is stealing your things and is sometimes pushing you off. And you tell in Bhagavatam class, I heard that we should not complain. Therefore, I'm not going to complain. What do you think about this? Is this a good decision you've made or no?
No, it's a bad decision, and this already happened to me in real life. Like when I was going to school, when this corona wasn't started in second grade, in the bus there was a friend. When we came back and we went, there was a friend named Abhinav. I think no, I don't remember his name. Like he had some buddies. Like I felt a little bit out, and he became a little rude to me. One day he like said something really rude to me, which I started crying, and I went to my mom and told her about this. And I talked with my mom and dad about this. So then they realized, and then they called his mom. Yeah. So it's a good decision to make to tell if somebody's bugging them.
Okay, thank you so much, Meher, for sharing a personal experience on this topic. And thank you for you especially making a very good decision. You made a very good decision in your life that you certain things we have to say, otherwise it's not good. But the point is, don't make that as an habit to talk about others just as a casual basis, just to kill your time, right? Don't make that an habit of talking about negativity, gossiping, judging people, complaining, lying, and so forth. And that is not going to be a good thing. All right. So with that said, Nanda Maharaj is requested Gargamuni to perform the name ceremony. That time Gargamuni said that, listen, everyone knows that I am the guru in the dynasty of Yadu. Therefore, if I am here and I am performing the puja, then Kamsa will come to know. If he comes to know that I am here and I have given the name ceremony, everything, then he will for sure guess it and he will come here and do something which is not good for your children. So I think it's not good if I have to do this puja for you. And then Nanda Maharaj said, well, let's not make it as a big program. Let's close the door. All right. You and I, my wives, my wife, and then the children. And no one will see. We'll just close the door. And then you can give the names to the baby. How about that idea? No one will know. And then Gargamuni thought for a minute. He said, well, I think that's okay to do the so. So then Nanda Maharaj said, could you please read out there, I don't know if you know this one, by your birth, time, place, and so forth, there is something called astrology. Okay, one second, Meher, one second. There's something called astrology. You can the people can make a chart from your birth, right? And then they can say certain things about your life, right? Therefore, when Gargamuni saw and heard about Balaram, and I'm sorry, these two babies, I'm not wanting to tell the names, but these two babies, he was telling these are not ordinary babies. These are all not ordinary babies. They are very special babies, and they are transcendental. Therefore, he said that I'm going to give a name to the first baby as Rama. Rama means one who gives happiness to others, friends and relatives, and so forth. Not only is an ordinary Rama, he's be a very strong person, very, very strong person. Extraordinary strength he will have, right? Therefore, he is Bala. His name will be Bala Rama. Okay, his name is Balarama. And he will also have many other names, Shankarshana, many other names. But then Balarama will be his name. And he turned around to the next baby. The next baby was bluish in color, dark bluish in color, with beautiful curly, thick curly hair, and smiling at Gargamuni and waiting to know, what are you going to call me? And Gargamuni looking at the eyes of this little baby, who's not very little now, he's 1 year now. He said, what can I name? What name can fit this baby? And any name I can say, one name is not going to be fit for this baby. Hundreds and thousands of names. All the names belongs to this baby. We can call him as Narayana. We can call him as Vishnu. We can call him as Jagatpati. We can call him as Purushottama. We can call him as Madhava, Srinivasa, and many, many names. You just pick whatever name you want, however you want. And then Yashoda was looking at Nanda Maharaj like this. What? And then Nanda Maharaj looked at Yashoda. Do you like any of these names? Uh, you know, names are very good. These names are very good. But, when you want to love your little baby and child, you are not going to say, Narasimha, come here. Oh, Laddu Narasimha, Mera Pyari Narasimha. Or you're not going to Parasurama. Where are you, my child? Or you're not going to tell Kurma, Varaha. As any time mom have called their children, even though we know these are incarnation of Lord, we never heard a mom calling their sons as Varaga. Or we're not calling a baby as, what Narasimha, like that. You don't hear these things, right? Even though they may have these names. But, oh, we have Hari Krishna Prabhu here. Can you turn on the video and please show our little one? Is he there? And please loudly say his name to everyone.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Yeah, he is here. His name is Virat Krishna.
Virat Krishna. Virat Krishna. Hare Krishna, Virat Krishna. Oh, he's grown. My God. He's become Virat now, actually. So, Divya Mataji, how do you call your kid?
Viru.
Virat.
Viru.
Virat.
Hi, Viru. Hi, Viru.
Yeah. So even though his name is Virat Krishna, you call as something as Viru. If it is Narasimha Nattu, right? We change the name into some fancy names like that. Therefore, Yashoda was looking at Krishna. I mean, Nanda Maharaj. What is Gargamuni speaking all about? He says our child has hundreds and thousands of names. Is he normal? Is he okay? Maybe he's tired because of the weather. Maybe we should give him some lemonade or something to drink. He'll be cooled down, and maybe he can give us some good names or something like that. I'm not sure what's happening.
Wrong book.
Wrong word. No lemonade was invented till the
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Wrong book.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
It was
Not
invented in Kali Yuga, not in
yes.
the.
Okay. All right. Okay. So he said, is he asking us to call our baby as Jagatpati, Parameshwara? I'm not going to call with these names. Please, come on, give some nice, sweet name where we can call this baby with love and get connected. And then Gargamuni closes his eyes, no sound. Everyone thought, what happened? He gone to sleep or what? First, he was talking so many things. Now, when I'm asking him to say one name, he's gone to sleep. What's happening with him? Now, he was not sleeping. He was thinking, what can I keep? What name can be kept to this little baby who has all the names? The scriptures and Vedas, and they all speak about so many names. What can I do? And then he says, everyone together. Then he keeps a name. Everyone together, unmute. You all know the name.
Krishna.
Krishna. Krishna. Krishna. Krishna, 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 Krishna. Hey, everyone. Krishna, 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 Krishna. Hey. So everyone started happily singing the songs of Krishna, just calling out Krishna, 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 Krishna. So they all liked the name so much. They all enjoyed it. You see here, even our Virata, who present here, he also not only has Virat, he has Virat Krishna. Right? Yeah, go ahead.
So you said that, and then Maharaj, everyone want to know their Krishna and Balarama's names, but now why is everybody singing Krishna, 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 Krishna?
Because now the name has been kept. Now the name has been already kept, right? Gargamuni given the name. His name is Krishna. That boy's name is Rama, Balarama, Rama Krishna. They'll famously be called as Rama Krishna. And then Gargamuni left. And then the babies, now these two children, these two daughters. Yeah. Meher, can you mute your phone? Little noisy. Okay, thank you. No problem. No, that's fine. You're okay. So now these two boys started crawling now and then moving towards different places. And they were going on the ground outside and crawling and playing on the mud. Mostly they like to play on the mud, right? They go and play on the mud of Raja, Vrindavan, and then there'll be a lot of cow dung. You know what cow dung means, right? Cow dung. So there were a lot of cow dung because, Nanda Maharaj business, family business is cows, right? He only has hundreds and not hundreds, thousands of cows, 900,000 of cows. So what can you find in a house, what can you find around the house of Nanda Maharaj? Mostly cow dungs, right? Because so many cows are there. And Krishna and Balaram were crawling and going away outside the house, everywhere cow dung. And then they keep their hands on the cow dung, chuck. And then, they roll and it's cow urines were there on like a pond. There'll be cow urines everywhere. And then they, roll on the cow urine. And again, it's not disgusting. Please do not think so. The cow urine and cow dungs are very pure. Okay. So it's considered to be very pure. Only cow urines and cow dungs, not ours, not any other animals. Don't start thinking that, oh, mine is also very pure. Let's not get into that imagination here. Only cows are considered to be pure. Okay. So therefore he was just rolling on the grounds. And then when hold on one second. When the gopis, when the other women are walking, they're wearing this ankle bells, right? You know ankle bells, right? Right? There's a sort of a chain around your ankle. So ankle bells. And when the other ladies, they walk away on the walk, the Krishna and Balaram will hear this chalang, 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 the sounds of this ankle bell. And they will get so attracted to the sound and they start going behind these ladies, thinking that is the Yashoda, that is Rohini. They think like that and they keep going behind them. As they go behind them, then they see that on their face it's not their mom. And when they know it's not their mom, they start crying now. They say, oh, where is Yashoda? Where is Rohini? They don't call by name. They think that where is my mom and where is my, like that. But then when they come back home, their body will be full of mud, full of cow dungs, and it's all wet with cow urine. And Yashoda and Rohini will look at the child, and what can they do? They smile and laugh at these children, thinking it, and then they clean them again. They clean them and put them dress up. They will not dress them up at all. Okay. Did I tell you this one? How Yashoda dress up Krishna? Did I ever tell? No? Oh, this is very interesting. You know, when Yashoda will give nice shower, bathe Krishna so nicely with all nice fragrance, sandalwood and this oil and so many things. She give a wonderful shower to Krishna. And then after that, she massages Krishna very nicely after the shower. Clean that with the towel, she cleans Krishna, dries him up, and then apply some nice oil like sandal paste oil or something, and then she tries to comb Krishna's hair. The problem is it is not easy to comb Krishna's hair because it was so thick and is so curly. So she will try her best, and somehow she will try and clip the hair, right? Put something on the top, and then she will put some nice flower and all sort of necklace, peacock feather, and earrings, and then nose ring, and then she puts a necklace, multiple necklaces on the neck of Krishna, and then also she puts some bangles, and then some jewelry on this part of the hand, and then around the belly she puts a nice chain, another chain, right? Hold on, and then she puts another ankle bells. She puts lot of necklace and jewelry around Krishna. Only one thing she will never put or forget to put. Guess what? She will not put pant or underwear. She will dress up Krishna so nicely, but never covers under the waist. Why? Krishna looks so beautiful without dress, isn't it? Right? Can you imagine a baby Krishna wearing a pant or a drawer or whatever you call underwear? We will not like to see Krishna picture wearing an underwear. Yes or no? Thumbs up, thumbs down. Yeah. What makes Krishna beautiful is not wearing dress.
I accidentally said thumbs down, but really it's thumb up. I will not like Krishna wearing pants.
You're right. Thumbs down.
Krishna wearing a pant, so his hygiene is not.
Yeah, it's right. Thumbs down for us. We don't want to be like that. But when Krishna is like that, everyone loves it. Can you imagine? You'll be surprised. There are great sages who have written poem on Krishna, Krishna's childhood pastime. And there are sages who even think and sing about Krishna going. Please imagine this one. Krishna's passing urine. Can you imagine someone is singing how nice Krishna is, rolling on the ground and smearing cow urine on the body? There you go. Krishna is going, passing urine, right? Can you think about someone can sing? Can we sing about ourselves going to the restroom? La 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 la, I'm going to the restroom today. La 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 la, this is the 10th time I'm going. Wow, wow, wow. La 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 la. People will spit on us if we start singing like this. They think, what happened to this guy? He's mad. So we cannot do any of these things. That's the difference between God and us, right? When God does an activity, it is not considered to be a human activity. It is divine and it's pleasurable. It brings so much happiness and joy to our hearts. When we hear Krishna steal butter, we don't say, "What? What kind of person?" We say, "Did he steal the butter? Wow, it's so nice." Right? And if, say, for example, Bhavya is going and telling his dad, Papa, Gauransh is stealing butter. And Gauransh's father is going to tell, Krishnam Vande Jagat Kurum Vasudevam Sutam Deram Gauransh is a super boy. Is he going to sing like this? His dad? He's going, hey, Gauransh, come here, come here, come here, show your hand. Tap, tap, tap. Right? His father may not do, like me, not abuse, but I'm just saying he's going to take some action on him, right? So, but then you see, when Krishna does all these beautiful activities, it just captures our heart. We become so, and even when you speak about Krishna stories, it doesn't matter whether it is a 4-year kid or a 40-year young man or a 80-year man. Everyone sits and hears Krishna story. Like this. Even you repeat the story several times, everyone want to hear Krishna's story. Why? Krishna is all attractive. Krishna is all attractive, right? That is why Krishna stories are so very beautiful. Now, Rohini and Yashoda dressed up very nicely and took Krishna, and they all brought close to them and started giving them milk. And Krishna was sucking the milk from Yashoda, and likewise Balaram was doing. And then right after that, when they leave them, what happens? You guess? They just now gave him a good shower, fed him stomach full, and let them down to play. You know what happens right after that?
They roll in one.
What happened? Samanvi, go ahead. Tell me what happened again.
I think they will cry or something.
No.
They will roll again in the dirt in the cow urine and cow dung.
Prabhuji,
Yeah, but
I think they will start over all again. Get cow dung, get urine, get mud, cry.
Again and again and again and again. So this has become a daily activity for Yashoda and Rohini. They will bring him, give shower, give milk, and leave them. They go out, roll on the ground, put all over mud, and then this cow dung and everything, come back. Again, they give them a shower, dress them nicely, and give them milk, leave them. Again, this has become a daily program for them. This is what they've been doing every day. After every single day was going like this. There is no Saturday, Sunday holiday. Every day like this.
It wasn't invented then, Prabhuji.
Now sometimes what happens, one second. Now one time what happened when Krishna and Balaram went outside, this time they become more mischievous. As the day grows, they are becoming more and more mischievous. What they did now is they started catching hold of calves' tails. Calf, right? A small cows. They started, now they're a little grown up. They started catching the cow's tails like this, time, and then pull the calf like this.
And then
the calves will be start, meh, 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 all sort of
then
sound.
they would run like this and they're like,
and then,
yeah. But this is the supreme personality of Godhead. So
come on, forget about that. Forget about that.
Right? You know what they're doing? They're showing everybody that they're ready for going on a chariot.
Prabhuji?
Yeah.
So, the cows were happy.
Cows are happy to see Krishna is pulling their children and playing with the children, their kids, the calf. They try to catch hold of the calf, and the calf is running, and they're having a nice ride behind it. And it was so.
And riding a chariot.
Hold on. Let me continue. Hold on. Don't stop me here. So we have to go behind Krishna. Okay, if you stop, then Krishna is going to be upset because you don't want to stop. Krishna is going behind his cows. So Krishna is going chasing behind this calves, and the calves are running, and all the cows are smiling. Look at it. Don't ask me how does cow smile. I don't know. Somehow it smiles. Okay, it smiles and it's so happy. It's so very happy. And then what happened one day was the ladies of Vrindavan, they all came to Yashoda's house. They all came to Yashoda's house. Today, just few minutes back, we saw about you should not complain about anyone, you should not judge people, you should not talk negativity, you should not gossip, you should not lie. Yes, remember these points? Do not forget. I am repeating purposefully here. Okay. So now, when the gopis came to Yashoda, they said, Yashoda, what's happening? You're always inside the house, always churning the butter or cooking and doing things like this. But you know what's happening outside? Do you ever worry about knowing what's going outside your house? And Yashoda said, what's going outside? What are you talking about? And then he was saying, there's so many things are happening. Your two boys, Rohini, yours and Yashoda, two boys. Oh my God. They are not, they are uncontrollable. What do you mean? What's happening? What are you talking about? Well, they just go each and every home. Well, what is wrong in going to every home? We are all one family living here. So my son is coming to your house, your son coming to my house. Is that a problem? Well, my son coming to your house is not a problem, but your son coming to my house is a real problem. What? Why is it a real problem? Well, they don't be quiet when they come home. What do? They come home when we are not at home. Well, what is wrong in that? Well, they don't stay quiet. What do? They steal butter. What? Come on. I give them every day so much butter. Hardly my children eat anything else. They don't eat roti. They don't eat sabji. They don't eat paratha. They don't eat chawal. They don't eat dal.
That didn't invent until then. It was about like 1987 when that was invented.
So what do they eat? Breakfast when they get up, they take butter.
In one time.
After the break, before breakfast, they take butter. After breakfast, they take butter. And one gopi is asking, so what do they take for butter? Sorry, what do they take for breakfast? Before breakfast, butter. After breakfast, butter. What do they eat for breakfast then? What are you asking? Butter. What do they eat for breakfast? What? Yes. They also eat butter before lunch. After lunch, they eat butter. What do they have for lunch? Butter. What? Before dinner, butter. After dinner, butter. What do they have for dinner? Butter. What? So they don't eat anything else? Nothing. They love butter. So I cannot believe that they come to your house and eat butter again. Why are they going to eat butter? I make the best butter. Yashoda, please understand, we are not lying here. It's true. Not only they eat butter, after their belly is filled up with butter, you know what they do? This is so painful. What do? Not only they eat the butter, after they eat the butter, they break the pot, mess up the house, completely messed up our house. We have to clean the house, we have to make the new pots, we have to churn the butter again, we again have to keep the butter ready, and then again they will come and do the same thing. This is what is going on, Yashoda. You don't know anything. And then not only that, Yashoda, even they come to our house, if they don't see the butter in their house, do you know what they do? If we don't have butter in our house, you know what they do, Yashoda? What are you talking? What do they do? My children are so sweet. They will not do anything. What do they do? Well, if there is no butter, they will come to our baby, small baby, and they will pinch the baby. They pinch the baby and our baby scream and cry and they make so much fun out of it when they make our babies cry and they run away. This is what they've been doing. And sometimes what they do is they steal the butter and go to a closet. They didn't have basements those days, okay? There's no basements. But they take the butter and go to a dark room, close the door, and eat the butter. Because they were having this wonderful jewels and ornaments around this body, which glitters, with radiates, with that light, they eat the butter very nicely. And when our husbands comes, they will find out. And when they catch hold of Krishna, and our husband says, so you are the thief. Krishna, you are the thief. And do you know what your son tells to our husband? Do you know? And Yashoda is saying, मैं माखन चोर नहीं हूं. That's very good. But then when our husband says that you are the thief, and in return they say you are the thief. They are telling our husbands as thief. What? How can they speak like this? How can they say our husbands are thief? In fact, they are the thieves. Your children are the thief. So this is a very important point that we should all understand. When Krishna said that I am not the thief, you are thief, it has a bigger, important philosophical meaning to it. Okay? When Krishna takes the butters from everyone's house, when Krishna steals the garments that we are going to see later when he grows up from the gopis, when Krishna takes anything and everything from anyone, he is not called as thief. If I go and take, right, I go to Mahati's house, and when no one is there in Mahati's house, I look around here and there and takes our favorite toys and our brother Krishna's favorite toys and put it in my backpack and run away, right? And what are you going to call me as, Mahati? You'll call me as what if I do that one? Go, don't feel shy. Go ahead, tell me.
Thief.
Thief. You're going to call your dad, Dad, Nana, that Lal thief came. Lal thief came. He took away everything, right? And I'll become a very famous thief called Lal Wala, Thief Wala, right? Like that. But then when Krishna steals things, it is actually not stealing. He is just taking away his own property. Is anything in this creation doesn't belong to Krishna? Please raise your hand. Let me repeat it. Is anything in this whole world does not belong to Krishna? Very good. Everything belongs to Krishna. Everything belongs to Krishna. If everything belongs to Krishna, if Krishna comes and takes something, why do you call him as a thief? Make sense? We cannot call Krishna as a thief. If I have given my thing, say I have given my certain thing to Gauransh, right? I told Gauransh, please hold it. Gauransh, hold it. This is my cell phone. Please have it. Okay. All right. And then after 2 days, I come to his house. I see Gauransh is gone to his tennis class, and he's not at home. But then on his table, I see this cell phone. My cell phone was lying there. So I simply go there, take the cell phone, and go back home. And Gauransh comes back and tells, "Where is the cell phone here? Bhavya, did you take the cell phone from here?" And Bhavya says, No. Lal came and he took the phone. What a thief he is! How can he do this one? How can he take the cell phone from my table? Will you do that, Gauransh?
No, Prabhuji.
Why are you not telling me as a thief, Gauranj?
Because you're the one who gave me it.
Thank you, Gauranj. So everything that we have in our life belongs to who? Samanvi.
Krishna, you go
Everything,
ahead.
Samanvi, everything that we have in our life, including your brother, sorry, your sister, your dad, your mom, your car, your house, your crayons, your favorite toys, your trampoline, right? Trampoline that called? Trampoline, your ball, whatever you have, you can show that the necklace that you have, you're holding of something, right? Around your neck. Whatever you have belongs to who?
Krishna.
Samanvi?
Krishna.
Krishna. Therefore, Krishna has the complete ownership of everything. He can give us and he can take us at any time. Therefore, he is not the thief. But when Krishna comes and asks us, when we don't give back what he asks us, what are we called as?
Thief, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Bhavya. Thank you. When Krishna is coming and telling Bhavya, can you please give me something to for me? Tomorrow is my appearance, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's appearance day, right? So therefore, tomorrow's appearance day. Could you please give me something for my birthday? And then you say, sorry, excuse me, I only think about my birthday, your birthday. Everyone is celebrating. Why should I waste my time, right? So we should understand when God comes and asks us, we have to give. Another higher stage is even if God does not come and ask us, we should still give. Make sense? We should not say that God, Prabhuji,
Prabhuji,
Krishna never came and asked me for any cake. Krishna never came and 1 second. Krishna never came and asked me for any samosas. Krishna never came and asked me for donation. Krishna never came and asked me for a new temple. Krishna never came and asked me for me to chant my name. Why should I do, Prabhuji? Let Krishna come and ask these things, then I will do, Prabhuji. Right? Is that a good way of thinking? No. Therefore, the first thing is when Krishna is asking something, we better give. The second thing is, even if Krishna is not asking, we should know Krishna's heart by hearing his stories, by reading his books, right? By through his devotees, we can understand what really Krishna wants. Therefore, we should be in a position to give Krishna. And the third thing is very important, and we'll end the class here. The third very important thing is we are called a biggest thief. We are all called biggest thieves. Doesn't matter who we are. We are all called biggest thieves. Why? Because we think my Atma belongs to me. I'll repeat this one. Forget about the body, right? Now that we are in the Bhagavatam class, you're all hearing to Bhagavad Gita every day, right? We all understand we are not this body, we are Atma. Thumbs up. We are not the body, we are Atma. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Okay, thumbs up. We are not the body, we are Atma. Now, when we know that we are Atma, who that Atma belongs to, that's the next level of problem comes. When I think when I think this Atma belongs to me, I am this Atma, therefore I am so and so. When I start thinking Atma is what belongs to me, I am that Atma, then we are called thieves. Why? As Atma, it is belong to Krishna. Atma, we are Atmas, we all are belonging to Krishna. When we say that I am not belong, in other words, I am Atma, I am so and so, that means we are separating ourselves from Krishna. That means we stole ourselves away from Krishna. We are the big thief. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Akshara, is it clear? I don't see your hand. Samanvi, okay. Rukmini, Mahati, thumbs up, thumbs down. All right. So that's an important point to understand. Therefore, when Krishna says, I am not the thief, you are thief, what he meant is we stole ourselves away from Krishna, our Atma. We should know that we all belong to Krishna. We are all part and parcel of Krishna. Our whole existence, our purpose is to serve Krishna. That's all we are here for. Okay. So when this pastime is here, let's all continue meditating on this particular statement, what we just covered. And the complaints is being launched against Krishna and Balaram to Mother Yashoda and Rohini. And the complaint's not over yet. It's still going to continue next Saturday. More complaints are there. And let's hear what our other complaints are coming up. Okay.
Hey, Krishna.
Okay. Now let's open up for any questions, discussions.
Prabhuji, I have a question.
Rukmini, go ahead.
So you said that Krishna, you should just not give when Krishna asks. We should give always, like we should give always. Then, but how can we give if how can we give if Krishna is not in front of us?
See, very nice question you asked, Rukmini. Very nice question. So Rukmini's question is, we said that we have to give to Krishna. But then our question is, I don't see Krishna in front of me. How can I give him? Therefore, we should understand Krishna in Kali Yuga is in the form of deities, right? Deities. In the temple, Krishna is there in the form of deities. At your homes, you may be having Krishna's deities, right? Therefore, you can serve the deities by giving them. Whatever you have, everything should be offered to Krishna.
Feel like giving prasadam.
Say, for example, Rukmini, if someone is giving you a toy as a birthday gift, you immediately should not open the birthday gift and start playing with it. Whatever you got, first give it to Krishna. Let Krishna have it and let Krishna bless it. And then you open it as a prasad and start playing. If you get a new dress, first give it in front of Krishna. Not that you can put it for Krishna, right? So keep it in front of Krishna. Let Krishna have it, enjoy it and bless it. Then you take it as prasadam and wear it. If you have a medicine, okay, if you have to take medicine, you keep it in front of Krishna. Let Krishna bless it. Let Krishna bless it. And that becomes Krishna prasad. Medicine becomes Krishna prasad. And we can take it. Right? Every single thing can be used in Krishna's service. Certain things which is not, you mentally offer it to Krishna. Okay, certain things could not be possible, then you mentally offer it to Krishna. Thinking, Krishna, please accept this. Mentally means in your mind. In your mind, you offer it to Krishna. Right? In your mind, you offer it to Krishna, like that. So for example, you take a shoe, you buy a new pair of shoes, right? And it is not very good to take the shoes into your puja room and keep it in front of Krishna and tell, take it, right? Right? You might do so, but then after that you have to put it on your foot. So there's a practical difficulties over there. Therefore, you mentally offer, please bless this. Let me use this shoe in your service, right? Let me use the shoe in your service. Then that becomes a prasad also. So the assignment for you all is very simple. Whatever you learn today about conversation, how to have conversation when you are with your friends, how not to have conversation with your friends. That's a very important point. Second assignment is that how that you don't want to be a thief of Krishna. What is that you're going to do this week? So you're not a thief. How you're going to give things to Krishna. What did you do this week? to Krishna by giving something to Krishna. Okay, something you got new or something like that, and what is that you offered to Krishna, saying that that doesn't belong to me. So these are the two assignments that you can work on, and you can share these things in the next class. Okay, we are 2 minutes past our time, so back to Ashok Prabhu.
Prabhu, I just wanted to make the announcement for the program tomorrow. Um, Tomorrow, like you said just now, that we have a program from 4:30 until probably 8 o'clock and over for Gaur Purnima. And there are many items for sponsorship. And I think the flyers have gone out. I've also sent flyer this morning on the WhatsApp, and but I'll send the flyer on the email. So please participate. It's a virtual program, and will be live broadcast on YouTube also. And the special announcement of that program is that, as you all know, that that Narayan Prabhu has done nice drama last time, and there's a continuation of the same drama. So there'll be a drama at the end of that program. So probably about 7:20 or so. So he asked me to make this special announcement today for the drama. But the whole program you should attend from 4:30 onwards. There'll be kirtan, there'll be children's program, Abhishek, Katha, and then children's performance, then Aarti drama by the adults, and Narsimha prayers at the end. And then various sponsorship opportunities, and also to buy books at discounted price. There are so many things which we could do to help the temple. Um, Prabhu, any other addition to that?
No, I think you pretty much covered. Please kindly everyone plan to attend the tomorrow's program. It's all made for you all, right? We all have to take advantage of this program, enjoy the program, and in whatever way you can all serve the temple, you can do that. So there'll be a lot of children activities, also dramas and kirtans and many other things, along with the adults drama that Narayan Prabhu is putting together. It's a nice drama, and Abhishek will be there. So you all please participate in the program and enjoy the program tomorrow.
Yeah. So one more thing is that this is going to be broadcast from the temple. So there will be live kirtan in between also, and the Abhishek would be live from the temple. It's just that we cannot allow everyone to come. The current restrictions are that you cannot really have more than 20 people at a location, so most people are doing this service there, so they will be there. So yeah.
And also one other additional request, please share this program details to your contacts and friends so everyone can benefit, everyone can watch online. No one have to come anywhere, traveling time is saved. So just sitting at home and just watching, that's all we have to do, just watch. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Thank you,
Krishna,
Prabhu.
Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji,
Yes, Rukmini,
I just want to say that I have a comment.
please.
I like the whole class.
Thank you so much, Rukmini.
Very nice.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna,
Thank you,
everyone.
Guru and
Hare
everyone.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Gaurang, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Bala.
Yeah, Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Dana Pranam.
Hare Krishna.
Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. All right.
Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you, Ravi. Hare Krishna.
Okay. Okay, Prabhu.
Hare
Hare Krishna.